Hi, everybody. This is Sandra Butler from Sandra Butler Coaching. And as you get on and you see that this is happening, this live is happening, please give me a like or a heart. Tell me that you're on and say, hi, I'm from Ottawa or I'm from BC or wherever you're from, so that I can get an idea of if you're live. You can say hi right now as the live is going on. But if you're watching the replay, if you can put hashtag replay, the more people that comment on the live, the more people will get to see it. So I'll go ahead as there's nobody on live, but as you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay and give me a like or a heart, whatever you feel appropriate. So today I wanted to talk about a blog post that I just wrote, and I wanted to get into a little bit more detail about it. And I always used to get the question, I guess, is how much time should I be spending on my personal business compared to my team business when I have a team? And a lot of times when I coached my own team, I would always get people tell me, oh, I'm doing great in my personal business, but my team business isn't great. I'm not sponsoring. My team's not developing. And so there was obviously people who found it very difficult to balance both their personal and their team business, know how much time to spend on each. So what I would get my team to do is I would get them to do an activity log. And for a week, I would get them to log all the activities that they did in their business. And so it could be, sent out catalogs, or I did a party, or I did some customer care calls, or I went to a vendor show, or I went to a networking group, whatever it was. I just got them to log how much time they spent on their business, including on Facebook and everything else, phone calls, whatever, and had them really take a look for a whole week what kind of activity they were doing. And what I would get them to do afterwards is to separate the activity that they did that was under selling, the activity that they did that was under recruiting, and then the activity they did under coaching for their team. And if you don't know what kind of activities those would be, I'm going to post my blog post in the comments, and you can see the types of activities that should be in all those things. So for a week, just go ahead and write down all the activity that you do for your business, and then separate it into those 3 separate areas. And so what they found was that they actually had put very little time to recruiting activities and very little time in coaching activities. And it became very clear that they were they were focusing the majority of their time on their personal business and not enough in sponsoring and building their team. So take a look at the types of activities that you can add. And so, for example, you should also have, you should be spending about a third on each of those areas. So if you work 15 hours a week on your business, and you should try to spend 5 hours on each, 5 hours on selling, 5 hours in recruiting, and 5 hours on coaching. Maybe you have a week that you have a lot of selling opportunities. You're at a vendor show, you're doing some parties, you're sending out lots of catalogs or links to a catalog, and it's very heavy on selling, then that's okay. Just make sure that the following week you're then adding more activities that are in the areas that you need to fill. So you get a really good representation of the types of activities that are missing in your business. Take a look at this blog, see what else you can add, and then you can take a look at what's missing in your business, and then you can add it the following week. The idea is that at the end of the month, you should have a third of your time in each area. And then afterwards, you can start blocking time to do those types of activities that should be under recruiting, and then booking, those activities that should be under coaching. And you start doing that from then on. Block an hour time to just focus on sending out links to warm up someone about your business. Spend time at a vendor show, not only on trying to book parties, but also on giving, making sure that you give 5 catalogs and sponsoring brochures. So just making sure that you're adding those activities to your week so that it starts to become much more well-rounded. So that's really how you have a more balanced business where sponsoring and developing your team is happening alongside with selling. You see the what's missing and you start adding to it so that it is a third in each of those areas. So please, as you're listening to the replay, give me a like, give me a heart if you're watching this, and just say #live, or I'm from wherever, I'm watching from wherever. And if you're watching the replay, please put #replay so that I know that you're watching and more people get to see it. And also, I would love to hear, tell me which area you think you need to improve. Do you need to improve in the selling area if you're a leader? Do you need to improve in recruiting, or do you need to improve in coaching? I'd love to know. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend.